Oh, goodness. Okay.
I just never knew the actual definition of cancel culture. I just know, like, someone says something or does something, and then a bunch of people are like, no.
Yeah, well, that's what getting canceled is, but cancel culture as, like, a whole is supposed to be, like, the notion that, like, whatever you do, you always have somebody watching you and kind of, like, judging every movement. And the whole culture
Big
of
brother.
it... Yeah. The whole culture of it is that, like, anybody could get canceled at any moment, and it could be over something very stupid or something insanely legit. And with cancel culture, there's kind of, like, no way to distinguish between, like, what's a legitimate reason to cancel someone and what's a stupid, very internet wokey thing.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What's, like, the dumbest thing you've ever heard of someone being canceled for?
Oh, goodness. Oh, okay, so sometimes when I have an odd moment of free time,
Tell it to the phone.
I'll go on TikTok, as one does. I will go on TikTok, and there's a list that somebody has made for chronically online takes, like for takes that you would never make out in the real world, that you can only make because you're hidden behind, like, a computer screen.
Interesting.
And one of these chronically online takes was that, what was it? Oh, using a wheelchair when you're not totally paralyzed is ableist. And so they were trying to cancel this person for using a wheelchair, even though they could only walk sporadically. They were saying that that was giving a bad name to people who need to be in wheelchairs all the time. I see. That's a stupid reason to cancel somebody.
I think they're still in need of a wheelchair.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's weird nowadays.
Do you think you can cancel a Karen? Or are they just, like, naturally cancel?
Yeah. I think that you can, but it depends on the instance. Like, if Karen is being mean to a service worker, absolutely, cancel that bitch. She sucks. We work so hard. Service workers work so hard.
You're a service worker.
I am. I'm in retail. I don't know if that counts.
Oh, you are in retail.
Yeah. Yeah, so I sell people cutesy little things for exorbitant prices.
You don't sell me anything.
You could always come stop by.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll stop by.
We sell things in your size.
What's my size? Canceled.
Absolutely a small.
Yeah, I'm small. Although these pants are too big for me.
Don't tell anybody online you're small, or else they could, accuse you of catfishing or like.
Catfishing?
Catfishing. What's the term that I'm looking for?
Canceled for wearing a certain outfit.
Canceled for wearing a certain outfit, absolutely, but also canceled for, what is it called? Body checking.
I don't know what that is.
Body check. Oh my God, we're coming across so many new terms. Body checking is when, like, you stand in front of a camera and you kind of show off your body. And you could be doing something, like, completely random, like eating a banana or, like, a bowl of oatmeal or, like, working on a Peloton or something. But the whole notion is, like, oh, they're literally just trying to flaunt how skinny they are. Which has merit in some cases, but also, like, that person's eating a banana, maybe ease up a little bit.
Interesting. This is kind of, I don't know, that's kind of, like, weird.
Yeah.
Body checking.
Yeah.
You can't even, like, get, like, naked, it seems. Or, like, take your underwear. Well, maybe you wouldn't do that.
Probably not.
Maybe you wouldn't do that on TikTok, but you can't even, like, I don't know, take your shirt off.
I think it depends on the intention behind it. Because there are a lot of people who are, like, taking off their shirt to flaunt the fact that they're skinny. And that doesn't have to be a bad thing. But when you're doing, like, what I eat in the day, how I stay under 105 pounds, and you have, like...
Oh, it's considered body checking.
Yeah.
Interesting. And people are getting canceled for showing their bodies.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not universal, but it happens.
Interesting. What would you get canceled for?
Oh, God.
I feel like I would get canceled for body checking then.
I think I would get canceled for saying something and then having it taken out of context.
Interesting. Isn't that like what most people get canceled for?
Probably. But sometimes you have like a little inside joke with somebody And you just assume that everybody is in on it, and then all of a sudden you realize that people aren't, and they're looking at you like you're crazy.
You say it to the wrong people.
Yeah, or like you're saying it to one person, and then there are a bunch of other people around.
Oh, wow.
And they look at you, and they're like...
You know, the amount of times I'm like in the dining hall and I hear people like over talking.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm overhearing people talk.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, wow. Yeah. But then part of me is like, I'm sure in their little friend group, it's like the funniest thing in the world. But like in my head, I'm just like, that really just happened. But the thing is, I know me and my friends have the same moments.
Oh, yeah.
Because I know I can go like really dark sometimes. And
it can be funny if it's executed well.
Yeah, like my friends don't find it funny, but like I'm sure the person sitting behind us.
Your friends don't find it funny?
No, I'm sure they do find it funny.
Oh, okay.
But I'm sure the person like standing behind us or like sitting behind us on a bus is like, what the flying colors is going on? Like if I was to say something, I wouldn't know if it would like affect me.
Do you think that's part of your masculine privilege?
That's a good question. I don't know. I have masculine privilege. I've never been called masculine before. I guess you mean it in a different way.
Yeah.
I see what you mean.
There's like a hierarchy. I can't remember what I don't know if I want to get into the hierarchy right now. But it's like of which oppression takes precedence over another. So it's like
they're ranked?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Like somebody who is white and transgender will never be as oppressed as somebody who is black and transgender. Because race takes precedence over sexuality or
so you can I guess it seems like the more minority, the more oppressed. Like
elaborate.
Like, I don't know, say you're like black, female, lesbian.
Oh yeah,
you're more oppressed than
like a full
white
there, yeah.
Female lesbian.
Yeah. And then
I guess all lesbians are female, but
or then if you have black gay man versus black gay woman, black gay man will always be less oppressed than black gay women.
That is interesting.
It's interesting. Again, hierarchy.
I just thought oppressed was just like, I don't know, oppressed.
And I can only say so much because I am a white gay woman.
So who white gay woman, black gay man?
Oh, you take precedence.
For being more oppressed?
Oh yeah, well not just more oppressed, yeah.
I see.
Because race holds the trump card there.